Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs Love Tarot reading. All Signs Love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, what you might need to know and or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Three of Swords is in reverse. Saturn and Libra energy. The Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury. Somebody here has, not only do they have an apology to make, it's almost like they can't get to you fast enough to make it. Why is that? What's going on? I want to remind you that you will find all the playlists, including today's video, Love Tarot, Love Messages, All Signs Tarot. On the channel tab under playlists, you will find all 12 zodiac signs as well. Twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey and more. So feel free to explore. Let's continue taking a look at the energy coming in. It's the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that, well, you've either built a life together, you've been building it, or it's been on the table. Look at this. Ten of Cups, energy, Mars in Pisces. The Six of Cups, the Sun in Scorpio. So you're on somebody's mind. It can be that you've known this person, you know, for many, many years. But there's also that energy for me of feeling like you have, like you're my person kind of energy. There is also a reunion energy. If you can see this person, I do want to validate that they will be at that gathering. And you might not be expecting it, what they have to say. Because this is somebody who's coming in really fast to apologize. Let's see, whoa, what else is coming through? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Six of Pentacles. The Two of Wands, the King of Swords. Yeah, this is really super clear. The Two of Wands, energy, Mars and Aries. Looking right over here at the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. The Moon in Taurus. The King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. Planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And as I talk about at the Tarot Closet pretty much in every reading, Mercury is strongly connected to reading and writing. So we could be looking at this apology, this communication coming in the way of a text message, social media, email, SMS. But obviously it's Mercury. So if you normally talk on the phone or you send voice messages, and especially if you can see each other, what they're giving you here, look, in the Six of Pentacles, is an apology for sure. And is there something more? Because that is a pentacle. Somebody's handing it and somebody's receiving it. And as you can see here above are the Five of Pentacles, which is a really strong validation for me that, yeah, something's been going on with the two of you, especially around the communication. This is an energy here of loss. It's Mercury energy in Taurus. So it's also a validation around the communication. Somebody's worried about getting to you fast enough, and that's already been really clear since your reading began. And this is a really strong validation for me that somebody is, somebody's thinking about everything. You're on their mind. They are formulating. I guess you could say they're formulating what they want to say. And it's about the Ten of Cups, which is back, and it's in reverse, which is where things are now. So that's really clear. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in the upright, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups is in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles is here, and I think that is yours. The Five of Wands is here. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So we have both of the stars here. Both of the page energies here on the table are in reverse. That's definitely an immature energy. And yeah, what can I say? The Nine of Pentacles is here. One pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles. So long-term energy. Where is that 10th pentacle? It's here in the Page of Pentacles. It's in reverse. It's sort of like connecting with the Six of Pentacles here. It's kind of like this pentacle, because this is somebody who's coming out of either like silence or communication that hasn't been going on at all, or maybe it's just not going well. So you could say getting out of this immature energy, trying to figure out how to move, how to come forward here with this apology and what feels like for things to be talked out. What does that mean? It's like getting out of that energy and, yeah, handing that pentacle over. Now, I want to validate as well in our Ten of Cups. It came through already, and now it's here in reverse where their energy is really strong. On the other end here, the Page of Cups in reverse. A really strong validation for me of where things have been, like where they are. And why there's some defensive energy here in the Seven of Wands as they come in with those 6 wands to get your attention, to talk to you, to apologize. Somebody broke promises. So had you built a life, were you building it? Wasn't on the table. You've been waiting for the apology, but I feel like you really have been waiting for this pentacle, and that's around commitment. And the only way I would say to get there probably at this point is for this apology to come in, for the silence to be broken. The star is here. Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it wants to be your overall energy, and I really like that because it is a healing energy. Affinity, it's somebody coming back in here. All roads lead back to you kind of energy. There's clarity here. There's renewal. That's the other thing. It's connecting to that Nine of Pentacles, commitment. And Owl is sitting here waiting. There's one pentacle there. You can see 5 of them are also kind of connected here, where things are, I feel. And there are 3 below. Yeah. So that 3 of Pentacles energy here, Mars and Capricorn energy, that is an energy of coming together. And it's right in between the King of Swords and the 7 of Wands, this conversation. What have some of the blocks been with the 5 of Wands? What have some of the obstacles been? It kind of feels like it's around this person. There may be other things at play here, like distance, perhaps third parties. It's not really clear at this point, but definitely this person. Yeah, and the 2 of Wands is looking directly at this reciprocity energy. Has their back to what's going on here, like the person that I'm channeling. And the 4 of Cups is also here below the 2 of Wands, which is a really strong validation around waiting for communication. But on the other hand, also validating the 7 of Wands, arms kind of crossed, apathetic, annoyed, sick of waiting, almost pretending like if you can see them that you don't see them. Because that's the other thing I want to validate. If you can see this person, they're going to be there at this community gathering. Maybe it's a wedding, a barbecue. Could even be that we're looking at something like a concert. But somebody definitely broke promises. And this 10 of Cups in reverse is a very strong validation of the energy of where it is now. The 4 of Wands is here. Oh, yeah, look, Justice is here. The High Priestess is here. The 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. The 4 of Swords is in reverse. The 3 of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles, the King of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. So I want to validate, first of all, well, I'm holding on to the King of Cups. The King of Cups here, justice, the star. The apology here is sincere. Somebody wants to make this right. This is really super clear. Also, what do we have here with our kings? We have three of the four kings under the Emperor here. We have, of course, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. Really strong validation for me around this person getting over, kind of like getting over themselves, I guess you could say, getting over some ego and some pride to make this apology. Justice is Libra energy and Venus, and it's connected to the heart chakra. And it's here with this Two of Wands. So waiting for this person to make things right. And I also want to validate waiting for them to make a choice, a decision. And justice, it is here. That's the other thing. The truth is coming. And if you want to know how they feel, the Two of Cups is here. Venus and Cancer energy. Yes, they love you. The feelings are reciprocal. That's the other thing over here in our Six of Pentacles. So this is what they're handing here for me in the Six of Pentacles is a sincere apology because somebody did break promises. I guess you could say, revealing energy here in the High Priestess and the Two of Cups around their feelings, their reciprocal feelings that they love you too. They still love you. What does that mean for you? Because it is literally here. And there is some kind of an offer here. And I want to validate if this is around marriage. Actually, I'm going to pick up the Two of Cups again. We also have the Four of Wands here. So more validation around that Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups here as well, the Four of Wands, that if you can see this person at some kind of an event, like a party, like a wedding, maybe even a school reunion, that yes, they will be there. But I also want to validate that energy of marriage, should that be the case. Because the Four of Wands can be a marriage card for me, Venus and Aries energy. It is a coming together energy. There is a reunion energy here. It's celebratory. It's the two of you. We have the two of you here in the Two of Cups. And also I want to tell you, now this is a Cancer energy. Owls are Scorpios and they can hold back some pretty deep feelings. And they're really specific. They're very, like they really focus on keeping like things away that might interfere with their life. And that definitely could be connecting for some kind of third party energy for some of you. Talking to you, possibly justice. They're very focused on sustenance, so finding food. And they're very focused on their counterpart, their other half. And that's here in the Two of Cups. And you can see here in our Four of Wands, the two owls coming together and having a reunion and communicating. This is way more than an apology. This is somebody who is getting over themselves to not only make things right. Yeah, but there is a pentacle. I guess you could say there is a commitment energy that's here today. For some of you, that might be marriage. Again, that's going to be really specific what that is for you. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. And look what's here above the Eight of Pentacles. Sun in Virgo energy, by the way. The Seven of Pentacles. Waiting on this person. Waiting. It's a delay in the wait. And you can see them shining up the Eighth Pentacle here. Moving into that Ninth Pentacle. So we're kind of waiting on, in some ways, this Page of Pentacles, which is in reverse. And that is somebody who's been having some trouble, you know. And it's clear that it's around commitment. Also, the Four of Pentacles is here in reverse, the Sun in Capricorn energy. So that's just really clear too. Somebody getting over themselves to come here and make this apology. I haven't let you go. I'm working this out. So I do want to validate here with justice that, yeah, of course it could be something in the legal sense, but that's going to be really super specific. It's not for everybody. But look at here. We have the Three of Wands. Where you go when you get out of the Two of Wands, which is right here. Literally what you're waiting for. It's sort of like Two of Wands waiting on, for example, somebody to travel. The Three of Wands is like buying the ticket. This is a coming together energy. And it's connecting right here with what you've been waiting for. The Four of Swords is in reverse. Jupiter in Libra. This is validating for me that, yeah, something has definitely been going on here. You go here when you get out of the Three of Swords, which we saw. And we saw that also in reverse. And that's an apologetic energy. Somebody, and it's been so clear for me that somebody cannot get to you fast enough. Like, why? Is there something they've seen or heard? And the Three of Pentacles, I just saw this, is here, and it's connecting with the Four of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Look at the two of you here having this conversation. There's definitely like an intensity to it, but this is an energy of coming together. Mars and, Capricorn energy, it's working it out. It's building things together. And again, this Four of Swords in reverse for me today is really strong around somebody who's getting restless, who really wants to say these things to you. So I feel like in some of the looking in, perhaps if you're connected through other people or social media, some of what maybe they've been seeing has them triggered. Perhaps they've seen or heard something that has them worried. Because it's been an energy from the beginning of your reading, like they can't get to you fast enough kind of energy to make it right. Also, the choice you've been waiting for them to make, it's being made here. So that is connecting with, it is connecting with them making things right with the apology. It's really clear. The Star, Justice, and our major arcana energy here. And in our High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups. The King of Cups, by the way, our master of emotions here. Pisces energy. We're only missing the King of Pentacles. Yeah, and something has gone on with that. So we're kind of like waiting for the King of Pentacles to show up, you could say. This is definitely a conversation that is coming in with the apologetic energy, and it's coming in really fast again. So it's like they're afraid, they don't want to lose you, or they don't want to lose you forever. If there's already been some kind of disconnect, which I feel like for a lot of you there has been, obviously. The apology is kind of moving into, yeah, where you're going from here. The High Priestess, by the way, Cancer energy, divine feminine energy. And that's the other thing. It's here with the Star, this fated energy. And in the Star's kind of energy, fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. The key phrase for me being controlling what you can. And that's also an energy here, the intuitive energy around the High Priestess, the Star, the Two of Cups. Like, this is, I love you. This is who I love. Moving. This is affinity. It's like, what? Coming back your way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look what just came off the deck. I don't know if you saw that, but I was not expecting that. It's root. It is root. So I want to validate, in particular with our Two of Wands today. If there is a decision around somebody coming towards you as in literal travel, it's here. And I want to validate that in particular if it's connecting to a relocation. Also, it's root, it's a tree. It's connected to the earth energy, to putting roots down. Putting roots down, the earth energy, the commitment, it's the pentacle energy. It's connecting right here with the Three of Pentacles. So that's the other thing around the energy here today. Has somebody been ready? Somebody hasn't. Somebody's been available. Somebody hasn't. Look at all the leaves here and the new growth around the branches, the change. This conversation is most definitely leading to a new beginning. There is, I feel, a very big life-changing decision, one that you've been waiting for this person to make, and I really do feel that Lover's card energy of making it together. The other thing is this is connecting me to the root chakra. And yeah, when somebody's grounded, centered, balanced, which we see happening here, getting into balance, also owning what they need to own here, making things right. But when somebody's grounded and centered, the decisions that they make are coming from a place of higher self and knowing energy, intuitive energy, versus where I think things have been around whatever's been going on here, shadow, ego, and fear. As you can see, we are in Oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse, and there's a lot coming in today. I think that's it, though. In alignment, look at this. Castle alignment. Okay, so it's connecting also to the Four of Wands. And this could be literal in terms of where you could see this person and kind of representative of a journey that's being taken. Again, like literal travel, a place, like a wedding or an event. But this is also a lot about the journey you're on and being in alignment, because I don't think that that's been the case. There's a lot coming through. Yeah. Look, it's a snail. So here's the thing about the snail. Wow. So I want to validate, there's a lot to unpack here today. I do want to validate if you have been waiting for somebody to travel and relocate. Yes, it's been slow moving, but it's still moving. Pun intended. The snail carrying their entire house. I want to tell you that they can sometimes go underground for a couple of years and they come back up and they just keep going. This is persistence. So it's slow and steady. And that's the other thing. It's not going to be for everyone that it's around a relocation, you know, but it is around a pretty big decision, I feel. And somebody has been more ready than somebody else or available up to this point. Tulip, unconditional. It's one stem with two tulips. Oh, wow. Look. Yeah, I tell you what, this is really validating. This is bringing in, it's validating justice here. As you can see, it's the balance card. And justice is connected to the heart chakra. The yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Well, yeah, it's a balanced connection here. This is what we're looking at, a deeply felt balanced connection. Connecting here with justice, fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. So whatever has been going on, this person is coming from a very different place now. And another validation, if there is something connected legally here, stagnation, who is melting that? For me, that is a lot about the King of Wands, kind of, and the King of Cups here, because the communication here, I feel like, has been either stagnant or wonky, kind of not going well, paused, or no contact, no communication, and or in separation. You can see it's literally melting. That's the fiery energy. That's also a divine energy. As I say that, the lobster inner growth is here. And that's connecting me to both the moon, kind of like moving that crustacean so the feelings can flow, because that's what's been hiding here around this person. It's also connecting for some of you around time like maturity, emotional maturity. It's not going to be for everyone that there's an age difference or that there's been a lot of time that's passed. But I do want to validate in particular with our Six of Cups coming in and just the energy that's been here with our page energy in reverse. That's definitely going to connect for many of you. The horse action. Well, yeah. And by the way, the truth here, being revealed in Justice and the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Both in the Star, all roads lead back to you, and I love you, the Two of Cups. And as you can see, the Horse action came. And that's connecting you directly with the Chariot. The Moon in Cancer energy. The move somebody's making. Now, it's also the movement around the truth. It's a movement around them, so it could be literal in terms of like travel, relocation, or movement toward you. But it's also the movement around the communication. Look where it is, actually. It's looking right here at the Three of Pentacles, where we have our two owls intensely getting ready to talk. With the Three Pentacles here, and there's a third owl here, kind of like in a different way, a third party mediator. That's what I want to say. But this action is connecting here with the Four of Cups. And as you can see, I want to show you the energy. This fourth cup coming in, the Moon in Cancer, you might not be expecting this. It's somebody who, in this cup, it's been really clear there's an apology. Somebody has a lot to say. I feel this conversation that's going down because of it is bringing in decisions in terms of where you're going. There is an offer here. And, you know, look at the owl sort of leaning over, not looking at the fourth cup, but the three cups are right in the front. And that's the Three of Cups energy, Mercury in Cancer, and that is this conversation. So whether it's in person, via text message, social media, email, on the phone, whatever, it's emotional, and it really is leading to a new path forward. Bench, assess. Yeah, mountains, goals. What are the challenges to reach the peak here? What are the goals? This is directly connecting to the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. And that's life-changing decisions. It's completing the picture. So it's both completing whatever's going on in this person's life, whether it's distance, other contracts. Again, if there's something going on within that Justice energy or the fear of the next level. It's a life-changing energy. It also does connect to a marriage energy, but it's a life-changing decision. And that is here around this person, but I really feel like it's around the two of you as well. And overcoming the obstacles here, it's clear that for this person, I feel like it's around them. Bench, assess, quite literally what you're reading here, as you can see in our assess card, assessing the situation, reflecting on the past, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And it's also like the bench in the Nine of Cups, but sort of like walking around, like you can see the footprints here. So yeah, what has happened? That Ten of Cups came in and then it came back in reverse, validating what's going on right now. It's the sunflower card. It's one stem and two sunflowers. Look, also here with the tulip card, one stem, two tulips. There is an infinity symbol here. A never-ending kind of energy, and it's right here with the star as well. Yeah, the Two of Cups, the intuitive energy of the High Priestess, and again, the sunflowers. The connection is a very spiritual one. There's definitely, without hesitation, I can tell you there is a soulmate connection here. It's extremely clear. My person kind of energy. And that's also renewal, truth, balance, and renewal, which is also here in infinity, as I show you my ring, which connects us to justice and the balance card. Yeah, the decision energy is so strong. Just the two sunflowers, the two tulips, justice, the Two of Wands, the balance card, too. The High Priestess, the Two of Cups. The two of you here, and many of the visuals here in our reading today. And look, the star is back here in our oracle guidance. Wow, this is just really clear. And that's the star energy. It's like written in the stars. That's the energy of fate, meant to be, meant to meet in destiny. Again, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. But guidance, it's like being pulled together. It's affinity. Whoa. And the last two is just so telling, really. Look, armor, boundaries, and bull resistance. Yeah, there has been resistance around this person. It's not even a question. It could be a Taurus here, for sure, just with the bull. But look, there is a shadow, in front of the sun. An eclipse here. That doesn't stay like that. That will move, but that is a shadow. Okay, shadow, ego, fear, resistance, blocking the sun, the energy of growth, which these sunflowers need. Admiration is because they admire the sun. They lean into it. It's the only way they're going to flourish. Abundance. The two sunflowers here, the two of you. This needs to be removed. The shadow, ego, fear, you know. And again, it does not stay there. It will be gone. And you can see it here, like the sunflower. It's like a weight. The weight energy here is so clear. So whether the weight is involving third parties, like, again, distance, jobs, people, whatever that is specific for you, it's like it's moving. And the last oracle that came with that is not surprising. It's like the Seven of Wands energy. It's armor. That's like protection. What do we wear armor? Why would somebody wear armor? It protects vital organs. And in particular, in your reading today, it protects the heart. Not wanting to be hurt or hurt again. It's the Four of Cups energy, like wanting to talk, apathetic when you do, or if you see each other or the message comes in. The Seven of Wands just, yeah, it's just really super clear. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, the tarot closet of messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck. I'm sorry I hurt you, as we literally just talked about that. Lobster, inner growth. It's around the emotions. Here with the King of Cups, the master of them. Our King of Wands, and that ice energy, which is definitely an energy of, it's melting, that energy of, the lack of emotional openness or availability or truth. Are you thinking of me? I'm sorry I lied to you. No one compares to you. Do you miss me? So are you thinking of me? Do you miss me? There's definitely an I miss you energy. This has hit me hard. I tell you, it's just, they're moving so fast. Like to say something to you before, it's like this energy of before it's too late. I'm still checking up on you. Yeah, that's Page of Swords energy. So if you're on, and that's Six of Cups energy, which was coming in with the Ten of Cups. So if you're on social media or other people's social media, or if, you can check on each other by talking to other people, which is really strong here as well today. Wow. So are you thinking of me? Do you miss me? Do you still love me? I mean, it's right here with the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. The revealing energy, the two of you, the feelings that are here. But that's got to be your answer. I made so many mistakes. Look, I'm sorry I hurt you. The I've changed energy was just coming in, and now look, I am waking up. And this is Judgment energy connected to the crown chakra. I know what I did. I know what I need to do. I know what I want. I know the decision I'm making. Because this is also Archangel Gabriel in Judgment. The angel for messages. The herald of visions. Kind of screaming out, get some clarity to this person. I mean, the star is here twice. The Two of Cups, the feelings. Get some clarity. Make a decision. Wake up. Yeah, it's clear. And it's also really connecting to a lot of the energy, well, a big part of the energy that's been coming in already, which is around somebody who's asking for forgiveness. But this is somebody who's making this life-changing decision, getting closer to soulmate energy, true purpose, which is very clearly you. I'm sorry I made you cry. Look, I'm sorry I hurt you. Do you miss me? I miss you too. So that I miss you that I heard, yeah, that's valid. Is this a call in response? I miss you too. An energy that's been coming through already. Every road leads back to you. It's really goosebumpy. I took you for granted. Yeah, and it's here with the broken promises and the resistance, the stubbornness. So where were you heading in this? Where were you in the connection? Where were you heading? I need you to know this now. And the last channeled love message, you have changed me for the better. Yeah, that's already been coming through. In fact, that came through already. You've changed me for the better. So this is a validation of the message they already sent through. And it's kind of like trying to get through the armor here, the boundaries, you know, the obstacles also that are around you, understandably. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. As always, it's my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.